Welcome to another impromptu digital poetry session. Okay, I think I've shared this one before. Or I tried to share it and then the camera was doing things there. So, this one I dedicate to our cock blockers. Okay, those men that don't want to see their homies happy and in love. Because they don't feel like they are worthy of love. Or they are too lazy to build anything of substance. They just want to taste, eat. Zero self-preservation, zero self-respect. Just want to eat. Don't care where it comes from. Sis. Okay. Straight men don't cock block. Stuck in the closet, knock. Rotten stick and a big shock. Pulled back his wig, now he's rocked. Stuck in the past timeline, down he's locked. All his chickens popped, now he's stuck in a box. As his karma to him flocks, he ships on the rocks. Straight men don't cock block. Stuck in the closet, knock. Rotten stick and a big cock. I live. Straight men don't cock block. Okay. It's like Sally selling seashells at the seashore. Straight men don't cock block. Stuck in the closet, knock. Rotten stick and a big shock. Pulled back his wig, now he's rocked. Stuck in the past timeline, down he's locked. All his chickens popped, now he's stuck in a box. And as his karma to him flocks, his ships are now on the rocks. Okay. Don't be trying to get in the way of other people's love. You know me now. I have this reaction. And you must tell me if you have the same reaction, or how does your body react when you see a happy couple? When you see, hey, neighbor got a new car. When you say, oh, so and so was looking so healthy. I mean, a few months ago I saw them, and you know the substances had them. Because you know how do I feel when I see stuff like that? My heart is just like, that couple reminds me that if I exist, he exists. That person healing from their substance enslavement reminds me, that any attachments that I'm still working on, I will get through them. And also reminds me of past attachments that I've liberated myself from. When you see someone happy, be inspired. Having a negative reaction to benevolence is a sign of unhealed trauma. That's all. Let's see, do we have another poem, yeah? What a man, what a pity, Can we just, guys, on the 6th of September, we need to have a new public holiday dedicated to, what is it? Dimitri Staphenas, the assassin of apartheid. He ended apartheid. Well, he didn't actually end it. He ended the architect, but one of the architects. Because what happened in 1994? Apartheid just got new managers. Equality didn't end in South Africa. It just got integrated systematically. It was done. And they removed the Aboriginal people's history even more from the textbooks, so that colored children can have zero inkling that this is their place. And a rich history at that. Not a history of grape, but a history of hospitality. A history of traders coming together, creating an economy. And then the dirt from the sea. You know what I'm talking about. Coming here and teaching our forefathers and our foremothers profit, aka dishonesty. We had a thriving economy. If there's one man who is hospitable, it is the child of the Khoisan. Those tribes of the Khoisan. Something in my spirit said 13 tribes. There's the Pastors, the Hotnots, the Koranas, the Namas, the Bushies. Bushmans, it's crazy how we kept Bushmen, out of all the tribes. The Griquas, just think, but as far as telling me there were 13 tribes. We come from real real strong culture. And especially the colored people, we need to meditate, because in the end, we bring everyone together. If you go look at your history, you're going to find in your family tree, they come from everywhere. Not from a Mlungu graping. Jay as a Bushi. You have your own culture, your own gene. Never feel ashamed for expressing. Don't let anyone ever tell you you're racist for being proudly Bushman. For taking pride in this land. It might not be the full land, because the whole of Southern Africa is supposed to be one. But then we had Mlungu come here and busy sharing up. Here's a piece, as if it's cake. Here's a piece for you. But all of that taught us stuff. Okay. One thing we must never do is harbor resentment. We are the wise ones. We saw everything happening. We knew what was happening, and we let it happen, and so that we let it happen so that this day could come, where we are able to reap the fruits of learning the wisdom of those lessons. And we will never ever again abandon the God within and the God who is clearly evident around us in nature for a God in a man-made book. My son was saying that some so-and-so said it's disrespectful to put books on top of the Bible. And I asked him, why are we pedestalizing? Why are we worshipping something that was compiled by King James? Compiled. He didn't write it. He didn't come up with he went, he took a bunch of information, manipulated it, put it together. Why are we worshipping this book that has caused us so much heartache? That has taken away our land, our homes. The source of that book is not the problem, because those information sources were valid. It is the virus that crept in the 1800s. Ek kom, vag! Let me go give my babies some snacks. You know, even on my off day, when my children are gone, my other children come. Let's read this one. I dedicate this one to the monitoring spirits, okay? The people that care more about you than themselves. They talk about you at dinner, in bed, call WhatsApp chat. You are so special. Okay. Every time you try, and spy on me, your heart gets broken. Every lie you told don't stick. I am forspoken. Really try to steal it. Realized I'm the token. On the top of the pole, I'm the totem. If you can't trust them, don't quote them. They want to talk. It's free, so we'll let them. Unicorns have no regrets. We just forget them. This is a farce of forgiveness. For what must you forgive people? Forgive yourself for not listening. You don't need to give them a forgiveness. I call all my forgiveness back to me. I don't give people forgiveness. I forget them because they were the poison. I keep the wisdom. You understand? They allow themselves to be possessed by spirits of rage, jealousy, greed. Do you understand? So that made them poison. So why would I be attached to a physical being who has poisoned themselves? I forget them. I keep the wisdom. And next time that energy tries to repeat itself through another vessel, I'll be ready to catch it and maybe even help that vessel ascend from that energy by not enabling them the way I did previously. Your forgiveness is for you. It's for no one else. Forgive yourself for not listening, for ignoring that tiny voice that says, no man, go home to the wife. And then the ego's like, no man, the boy's getting hoes, I'm getting a hoe. And then you have something else there permanent that you must keep forever now. And don't you dare take it back to your wife. Fire and brimstone upon it. Till next time.